Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Engineer Masood Akhtar Kiani, and today we have the technical session number 65. Our subject is porcelain tile. There are porcelain tiles and the ceramic tiles both. Today we will discuss about the porcelain tile. But before going on, I would like to request you to subscribe, press the bell icon, and like and share it as usual in order to reach the next video with the easy access. So porcelain tile is a tile very fast strength, and it is manufactured in 48 countries of the world. Uh, uh, this is not a properly clay tile. It is only 3% clay is in that one. And the raw material for this tile is coming from the different part of the world. Some from Turkey, some from Iran, some from Saudi Arabia, and some from the South Africa. It's like that. This is the ingredients. So in every country, this formula and the manufacturing method and the physical properties are the same. So, in according to that, all the countries and the local codes of the building worldwide is comply with the quality parameters. So, porcelain tile mostly it is recommended to place in the wet area because the water absorption is very less. Uh, it also thickness is very high at 10 mm, 8 mm, and sometimes it is more, it depends upon. And strength wise, it is better than the clay tile, which is a ceramic tile. So, let us to discuss more about the porcelain tile, discover the similarities, the key difference between the porcelain tile and the ceramic tiles, so that we can pick the right answer. When considering the fresh tiles to any floor, walls, or the countertop. Keep the porcelain tiles, ceramic tiles top of the mind and their classic look like a clean line and the appearance. The porcelain tile is also glazed tile, non-glazed tile, skid and non-skid and available properties and the different 3D views are there. It is all software and computer controlled in the manufacturing process. So the durability and the visibility and is the variety of the style options available in the market, and also the design can be changed with the client's requirements and the client approvals and whatsoever it is. So despite all the similarities through the handful of the important difference separate to these two types of the clay-based styles, the porousness and the absorption and the durability cost. Porcelain tile versus the ceramic tile can be equipped to the maintain advice to keep looking good as the new, but on the durability base, porcelain tile is much more strong. Porcelain tile is made in the refined clay and other natural elements after being kinds of fired, and the tiles are the either left in their natural states to transform a look stone, wood, concrete, or the other materials. The clay-based tile construction makes porcelain like the subtypes of the ceramic tiles. However, porcelain tile has a harder construction and the greater durability than the non-porcelain ceramic tiles varieties. So, homeowners can use their own glaze and the unglazed porcelain tiles. Unglazed are the full bodies tiles and the running through the entire thickness as opposed to the glazed tile on the top, making is the long lasting and the resistance to the chipping. Weighing of the pores and the uh, construction in the porcelain tile. It is much durable tiles as compared to the other hardener and the dense, tough, and the less porous than the ceramic tile. So it is also having a low absorption rate, meaning the variety improves the water damage. It can be prolonged ex- exposures and also is recommended for the uh, wet areas. This strategy makes it an ideal choice of the bathroom, laundry rooms, baths, and the other moisture process areas. Since the porcelain tile can be withdrawn heavy traffic and its long period of a time, its work well as the flooring and the countertop of the materials. Despite its durability and the versatility, uh, the porcelain tile has two major drawbacks. Porcelain tile upkeep and the maintenance purpose. This is general um, for giving the spills and the scratches. It is hard to the damage and the relatively simply to keep it clean as compared to the ceramic tiles. Sweep and vacuum porcelain tiles once two per week, depending upon the how much the traffic is exercised. Function of the raw material in the porcelain tile. Porcelain tile as a new material and is usually classified according to their functions during the manufacturing process. They are also generally are divided into two basic groups that the plastic and the non-plastic. Plastic may be defined as a property which allow the deformation of the clay when the external forces is removed. The large group of non-plastic raw materials includes mineral rocks and the artificial chemicals that, when mixed with the water, is not a plastic. A part of the non-plastic porcelain and the materials acts as the filler, including high plasticity shrinkage of the body when the drying or the firing. Other than the plastic, the raw materials are the used flexural and the melting and other physical parameters. Plastic materials include kaolin clay and the bentonite, while the non-plastic raw materials are the feldspar, quartz, limestone, dolomite, magnesite, calcium, phosphate, and talc. The classic porcelain body consists of three major components: clay, silica, and feldspar. Feldspar also it is in imported from the different countries in the natural condition, and then it's processed uh, to the conditioning of the samples or the which need to be used in the uh, finish process. The most important component of the ceramic tiles body is clay. The clay is termed in the naturally occurring mineral aggregate consisting of mainly in the hydrous silicate and the aluminum. Whereas the porcelain tile, it is also the silt also, and as said in the beginning, the 3% of clay is there in order to make the binding, and some other factors are there for the reason, and which is the mixture of the mixed design proportions. It reduces the light coloring during the firing and the enhanced mechanically characters. Feldspar provides the glassy phase and the ceramic bodies of these to they is to by the additions. And it decrease the firing in temperature, especially when the porcelain tiles feldspar play an important role in the achieving the natural body and the high mechanical resistance of the products. Besides acts as a flux feldspar and also facilitate drying and release of gas during firing and the other non-plastic materials. Although in the addition of the silica and the decrease on the unfired strength and the plasticity of the body, it assists to the facilitate to escape the gases during the drying and the firing. It also reduces drying shrinkage and the increase the whiteness of the fired body. Sorry. The other constituents besides the basic clay, feldspar, and the silica sand, including the number of minerals that are used for modification and that and to create within a characteristic of the bodies themselves. The most important components of this group is a talc, TALC, which is used to increase the fusibility, volatile dolomite and magnesite, neoplane are the other materials then used to assist the verification process of the body. So important characteristics of the tiles are also dirt resistance. Porcelain tiles do not retain dirt and dust or the residue as easily as the other flooring surface. Stain resistance also, slip and the skid resistance also, uh, color performance and the hygiene also. The physical parameter of this is flexure strength, compressive strength, water absorption, and abrasion test, and also is a chemical test which is concentrated by sulfuric acid or hydrochloric acid contamination 3% normalities. It can be deep for some times in order to reach the age of the life, which is a regression line, the x-axis and the y-axis, and from the time scale and the deterioration in the material. So then we can also note the in order to calculate the age of the product, which is for the porcelain or any other tiles. So this is also very strong porcelain tiles. So this was the briefing about the porcelain tile today. And next video we will discuss about the ceramic tiles also. So hopefully we will see each other in next video. Thank you very much and have a nice day.